Suzuki was pissing oil, and we have to take out the engine. Check it out.
Oil leak after oil leak. This Suzuki was leaving everywhere, and the only option we had to do this with the tools we got and the place we got was just to take the whole engine out. Other people would have just used other tools and just done it from the bottom, which we couldn't because we didn't have lifter or anything like that. Anyway, as soon as I came out, my dad already had the engine out, and yeah, that's my niece over there learning about engines, which is awesome. Next steps were easy. We had to take the transmission converter, as you see right there. After that, behind that is the flywheel. After that is what we're looking for, which is the main bearing seal. It's a tiny little ring. You'll see it in a little bit. We just got it out of zone. Cheap, easy, but as you know, we had to take out the whole engine for this, and it was a big deal because it's a learning experience and it's fun. As you can see over here, we also are going to replace other seals, other gaskets, other stuff at the same time. Also, the engine mounts are pretty bad, very bad. The engine was pretty much just hanging on itself. After using my wheel from my car for stabilization and a base, we pretty much had it real good. Unbolted all the bolts for the flywheel and uncovered the seal, which we pretty much went to pick it up real quick at the local AutoZone. The part was here, and as you can see, the one on the left was the old one, damaged one, ugly piece of ring right there. The new one on the right, and that's gonna be put on real quick. We got this Suzuki with 90,000 miles for $1,000 from a student, so it was a steal. We've had it for quite a bit now, and it's never broken down. We think the reason why this happened is because it was misfiring to 3 cylinders at a moment real quick lately, and the whole engine was shaking. Then later we found out what it was, because the mounts, the engine mounts, were pretty much just sitting on there like just rubber gone. They'll be replaced as well too, and by no means take us as real mechanics. We're not professional mechanics. We're just a do-it-yourself. Darkness was approaching, so we just closed shop for the night until the next morning. It was time to put it all back together. Back in the morning, we were up bright and early, right after checking out all the flywheel bolts, torque specs, and making sure everything was good back pulled together. We started putting the engine back on. This took a little bit of strength and concentration because you don't want to mess this part up. I mean, it's not that hard, but you want to align everything together good. Make sure nothing's gonna fall, nothing's gonna leak else. And obviously this very windy day, as you can see some leaves over there, you don't want any of those leaves going into there and messing up the whole thing. We actually have another white Suzuki that's pretty much the same car. It's a sports 1.8 as well as this one, but the engine is really old, really bad. It has over like 230,000 miles on it. We're about to swap it, and we're trying to think what engine to swap it. We're thinking the 2.3, so something easy to fit, you know what I'm saying, nothing complicated, something that already fits real good and plugs in, no complications. Another video for that is going to be up later. Anyway, after making sure the engine and transmission bolts were all together, everything was well together and put up, bolted, we're gonna take out the engine host and close the shop for today. A new video is gonna come out, which is gonna be part 2, and we're gonna connect everything else up, make sure nothing's leaking, and a good test drive. You already know what is going on. Please make sure to sub and chill with us, as we're gonna come up with some more engine swaps and crazy stuff. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys later. Here's the Suzuki, ready for you. That's the bread boy. That's the bread boy. All right.